Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Zaki Khan and I'm an Indian. I'm 30 years old. I work for Doha Film Institute as an IT engineer. I've been in Doha for more than 10 years and I belong to a family, mashallah, yani it's a good family, big family. And we are 5 brothers and 4 sisters. To say how I came to Doha, it was a very funny situation. My dad had actually tricked me into coming to Doha. My brother was here from before me and he was working in a company and they were trying to convince me to come to Doha. But I was not convinced. I was happy in India. They said, you can go back to Abu Dhabi, and they convinced me that I'm going back to Abu Dhabi. And then in the end, when I was going to enter the flight, we were going to the airport, they told me that it is not Abu Dhabi, it is actually Doha. So I came down to Doha and I never went back. The first time when I landed in Doha, I had come to this Corniche and I was there at the entrance of the Corniche in that area. My brother stopped me over there and he showed me and I saw the skyline of Doha, which we can see at the back now. And I was like, wow, it's like there's nothing there. Because I'm used to living in Abu Dhabi and seeing a lot of buildings and a lot of population in India and Abu Dhabi. When I saw there was nothing there. But in 10 years, the way Doha has grown is tremendous. It's unbelievable. But it's at the same time so gradual and subtle. Doha has given so much to their people right now, and Qatar has given so much. I feel like home here. I don't have to worry about anything.
I am Fatma Khan, and I am from Mumbai basically. I am born in India but brought up in quite a lot of places. I have lived in Oman a part of my life. I have lived in Egypt for a part of my life, Hyderabad, Bangalore, and then now Doha. I work for the Doha Film Institute currently as the jury coordinator for the Asia Youth Film Festival, and I freelance in Doha in quite a lot of places. I have known Zaki for, let's say, 5 years. It's been 5 years that I've known him. We were introduced by a mutual friend, Naham, and it just so happened that she wanted us to be together, but we never saw that coming. You know, we were always like, we were 2 different personalities and we never saw that coming, but we did end up working in quite a lot of projects together while at DFI. I was a very spiritual person and I saw that in Zaki. So when I saw that in him, we used to always talk. Like, he used to explain what Islam is to me and then I would explain what Hinduism is to him. But then my answer, which would be a counter back to him, would never be fulfilling, even from me, when I would answer back saying that, no, but this is what I believe. But then always there was a hole in me saying that, but what he is saying is actually right. Why don't you listen to him? And that was that inner voice that was always guiding me and telling me that, listen to what he's saying. And then one thing led to another. I kept asking him. So after I stopped, I was like, now I need to surrender and I need to understand what Islam is. I found it different. I found it refreshing. I found it what I have been looking for. It was that inner peace that I always wanted. And then I made a decision on my own that I think it's time that I should convert to Islam. And when I did convert to Islam, I started following, I did my zikr, I did my namaz. I started following one by one the steps of Islam that need to be done, and I completely embodied myself into it. Like, I completely surrendered, and I was very happy. For the first time in so I got converted when I was 22. So first time at the age of 22, after living so many years, I was finally at peace. I finally had no fear about anything. I finally was happy, joyful, at peace, like what Zaki is.
I lived in Musharraf area, which I really loved because all the groceries and all the shops were nearby, and I loved it. And that was the young me when I came to Doha, and I loved the buzz around me of people. And then I moved to Al Saad, which was a little calm area, and I really liked it also. And now I live in Duhail. I love the area also. The first company that I joined in Doha was Info Center Educational Center for training. After Info Center, I joined JETS projects. Then after JETS projects, I joined Qatar Financial Center. After Qatar Financial Center, I joined Tadmur. After Tadmur, I joined Doha Film Institute, where I work now from last 7 years. I usually start my morning at 6 a.m. I get up, I get ready, I load the car with pigeon food, I get to the office, and I get to my daily work routine. After finishing at 3 or 4, depending on how I start my day and how much work I have. And I then leave work and come to Corniche directly and meet my friends here. There are a lot of friends. They are all pigeons, and I feed them the pigeon food. And there are 2-3 varieties of birds on Corniche. So there is pigeon, then there is a small sparrow, and then there is a other bird, which you can see here also. They are just roaming around. I feed them food, and I have to give them separately. So I give the pigeons separately, and then I give the sparrows separately, and then I give the other birds separately. Otherwise, they will all eat and they will fight. They're like, I want the food. After finishing the pigeon feeding, I go back to the house, relax for some time, and spend time with my wife. I really love it here. So this is all that I have taken from Doha, which has become part of my life. And the kind of atmosphere, the people around, the way of life that I live in Doha, even though I go back to my city in India, in Hyderabad, I feel like when I come back, when I get on the plane, I feel like I'm going back home.